Hello friends, this is Bindu Kumar here. Let's solve this question together. The sum of the fourth and eighth terms of an arithmetic progression is 24 and the sum of the sixth and 10th terms is 44. Find the first three terms of the arithmetic progression. So let's write down what we can understand from this question. It is said the sum of the fourth and the eighth term. So we can write that as a of 4 plus a of 8 equals 24. They also mentioned the sum of the sixth and the 10th term. A of 6 plus a of 10 equals 44. Now we have to find out the first three terms of the arithmetic progression. So the first three terms of the arithmetic progression will be a1, a2 and a3. Now what do we know about an arithmetic progression? A set of numbers a1, a2, a3 are said to be in arithmetic progression if they are of the form a plus d, a plus 2d and so on, where d is the common difference between a of n plus 1 minus a of n. Or for example, d equals a2 minus a1, which is also equal to a3 minus a2. The formula for finding the nth term is a of n equals a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is also same as a of 1. Now let's use the last formula that we wrote to solve this question. So we have a of n equals a plus n minus 1 into d. We will take this first equation that we have, a4 plus a8 equals 24. Now instead of writing a4, we will use this formula. So applying that formula, we will get a of 1 plus n minus 1. N minus 1, the value is 4. 4 minus 1 into d, which is unknown, plus a of 8 equal to 24. So what we did here is we replaced the value of a4 with this equation. Right? So a of 4 can also be written as a of 1 plus 4 minus 1 into d. Okay. So we will do a similar thing for a8 also. So here I'll write a1 plus, so 4 minus 1 equal to 3d, plus a of 8 can be written as a of 1 plus 8 minus 1 into d equals 24. Right? Again, we substituted a8 with this equation. Now let's solve this. a1 plus 3d plus a1 plus 8 minus 1 is 7. 7d equals 24. Here we have a1 plus a1, which becomes 2a1, plus we have plus 3d and plus 7d, which equals 10d. equals 24. Now we can further simplify it. If you see, 2 is a common factor, so I will divide all the numbers by 2 on both sides of the equation. So we get 2 divided by 2 equal to 1, 10 divided by 2 equal to 5, and 24 divided by 2 equal to 12. So that gives us A1 plus 5D equals 12. Right? So let's keep this as one equation. Now in a very similar fashion, we will take the second equation and solve it. So I'll write a line here. So what do we have? We have A6 plus A10 equals 44. Now A6 can be written as A1 plus n here is 6 minus 1 into D. Now we'll also substitute the value for A10, which is A1 plus 10 minus 1 into D equals 44. So here we get A1 plus 5D plus A1 plus 9D equals 44. So we have plus A1 which becomes 2A1 plus we have plus 5D plus 9D which becomes 14D. Right? So 14D equal to 44. Again, I see 2 as a common factor, so we will divide all these numbers by 2 on both sides of the equation. We get 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 2 equal to 1. 14 divided by 2 equal to 7. And 44 divided by 2 equals 22. So you get A1 plus 7D equals 22. Now how do we proceed further? So we got two new equations, right? So if you see here, these two equations have some kind of a relationship, right? So if you look at A1, this formula can also be written as A1 plus 5D equals 12. Now I'll remove the 5D from the left hand side, so I'll do a minus 5D. So whatever we do on the left hand side, we will do it on the right hand side as well to balance the equation. So we get plus 5D minus 5D cancel out each other. We have A1 equals 12 minus 5D. Let's do a similar thing for the second equation as well. So write A1 plus 7D equals 22. We will write minus 7D here and minus 7D here. Plus 7D minus 7D cancel out each other. We get A1 equals 22 minus 7D. So now we have two different values for A1. On one side we have 12 minus 5D, the other side we have 22 minus 7D. Now this is of the form A equal to B, and here we have A equal to C. So if we have A equal to B and A equal to C, we can say B equal to C, right? So let's use this formula now. So now we can write 12 minus 5D equals 22 minus 7D. So this is the 12 minus 5d and this is the 22 minus 70. We'll have to do a little bit of balancing this equation. So I will move all the alphabet D to one side of the equation. Let's move it on the left hand side. So I'll write 12 minus 5d equals 22 minus 70. So I want to remove 70, so I will add 70 and I will repeat that on the left hand side of the equation. So minus 70 and plus 70 cancel out each other, and here we will get 12 minus 5d plus 70 is plus 2d equals 22. Again, we can balance the equation. We will remove plus 12. So we will add a minus 12 on both sides of the equation. Plus 12 and minus 12 cancel out each other. We get 2d equal to 22 minus 12, which is 10. Now again, we can divide by 2 on each side. We get 2 divided by 1 equal to 2 divided by 2 equals 1 and 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So we get d equals 5. So the common difference d is equal to 5 here. Now we can use the value of 5 in this equation to find the value of a1. So let's do that. So we have a1 equals 12 minus 5d, which equals 12 minus 5 into the value of d is 5, which equals 12 minus 25, which gives me minus 13. So the value of a1 is minus 13. So let me write it down here. Right, now I have to find out the value of a2. Right, again, that will be very simple now that we know the value of d. So a2 will be a1 plus d, which is minus 13 plus the value of d is 5, which gives me minus 8. Right, so I'll write here minus 8. Next, similarly, a3 is a2 plus d, which equals minus 8 plus 5, which gives me minus 3. So the value of a3 is minus 3. So the first three terms of this arithmetic progression are minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe and click on the bell button to get notified of new videos.